What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the CU for you, John. You join me with some breaking news here on the channel. A few bits of news coming in, mainly focusing on Jayden, how he went out on loan. We've also got a community initiative involving the charity, and some news about Saturday's game. But going into the main bit then is, of course, this breaking news. Jayden Harris has joined National League side Eastleigh on a loan to the middle of the January transfer window. Strange, in my opinion. I think it's a good opportunity for Jayden Harris to get some game time. I don't mind him going out on loan. I think it's a good shout for him to get some game time, to get some proper fitness in there. But the only thing that potentially worries me is our depth in that position in the midfield. I think it's the best option, but the wrong time to do it. Now, obviously, there's a caveat to that, is if we've got someone coming in the free agent market, it's not the end of the world, we've got that replacement. But you're looking at it in the next week, we've got the 3 games coming up. We've got Portsmouth, then we've got Burton at home on Tuesday night, and then we take the trip down to Cambridge. And we've only really got Callum Guy, who else we've got in the midfield, Alfie McCartman, Jordan Gibson's playing the sort of midfield, Owen Moxon. Obviously, Dylan McGeoch's injured, or he's potentially doing some non-contact work in training, I think Simpson said, but not ready to come back into the team yet. And Taylor Charters, of course, is a little bit longer with that injury. So there's not a lot of depth there, which mainly concerns me. But I think it's a good move for Jayden Harris. I think he'll click on in the National League. I think what he's shown of us so far is that there is a good player there. It's just, there's some things that he needs to freshen up with, which of course that's with quite a lot of players. So I think it's a good move for him. And the National League, it's a good stepping stone as well. So I hope it goes well for Jayden. He seems a lovely guy and everything. Hopefully he can come back in January with a hunger to want to get into the first team and start pushing the first team. I just think the timing of this is very strange, personally. But yeah, that's my opinion. What's your opinion on that? Let me know in the comments down below. The other thing is that Carlisle United are doing a collaboration with Eden Valley Hospice and doing some Carlisle United Christmas cards, which will raise money for the hospice, Eden Valley Hospice. Now, this is excellent. Absolutely fantastic. I've already picked some up for my kids in my class at school. When I say that, I mean just to clarify, I'm the teacher. I'm not in school myself. So I've already got some of them for Christmas. Just a fantastic scheme. Really good to see the club working with the community like that. Just fantastic from Carlisle United. So if you want to pick up a set of Christmas cards that are Carlisle United sort of themed, they are in the Blues store and potentially online, but they're definitely in the Blues store if you would want them. But it's a fantastic cause, and it's a local cause as well, so that makes it even better. And just to finish with a bit more of a sad news, there was a incident in Saturday's game against Leyton Orient. The club has released a statement on. I'll link the article in the description down below if you want to read it in full. But basically, on a short thing is that an individual or individuals have let off a firework just before half-time in Saturday's game against Leyton Orient within the Warwick Road End. The device, it caused like a flashbang and a really loud noise, and it gave some shock and distress for fans stood near the incident, is what the article says. And it says, from Nigel Clibbins, it says, "Once again, we are faced with a fan incident in the Warwick Road End. I went and spoke to some of the fans at half-time in the stand close to it, and made my feelings directly known to them." Now, obviously, I mean, this is just plain stupidity. What's the point of coming to a football game if you're just going to be stupid? Just save your money and go be stupid somewhere else. You don't want to see this in the club. It obviously affects the club. And it's probably going to affect the club money-wise as well, financially. We find... And, in the worst case scenario, incidents like this can lead to points deductions. So it's just not what you want. It's absolutely not what you want. And I think it's absolutely stupid. If you're in the Warwick or anywhere in the stadium and you see incidents like this, report it to the steward, to the police, to the club. Get it reported. Let's stamp it out. If you have any information about it, get in touch with the club and let them know. Because, I mean, lighting fireworks in a closed area is just stupid anyway. let alone at a football game. But you don't know who's there. You know, there could be people who have, you know, been in the army or the navy or anything, and something like that can, you know, trigger flashbacks and things. So it's just not fantastic. It's just utter stupidity. Let's stamp it out and let's keep the club getting that good reputation that we should have with the fan base. But that is all for the breaking news. And Jayden Harris to Eastleigh in the National League. Carlisle United doing a fantastic charity event with them Christmas cards, now available in the Blue Store if you wanted to go and get them. And if you want to watch the 5-minute preview of the Portsmouth game, it is now live on the channel. So go check that out ahead of this long trip to Portsmouth. 302-mile trip from Brunton Park to Fratton Park this weekend. It's going to be a long journey. See if you're going, stay safe, have a good journey down there. But for now, I have been CU04, and I will see you in the next
I never miss, that's fact. Taking big swings, put your hand to the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light.